Unlisted.
Hello everyone, my name is Dhanush. I came to Bridgeport 1.5 years back from India. I'm doing my undergraduation here, business administration. So in the last 1.5 years, I've seen a lot of changes that have happened here. Bridgeport itself has been improving. A lot of plans have been coming in Bridgeport. So talking about a little bit of history, there used to be a lot of progression happening in the industrial time in Bridgeport. We had more than 200 factories here which used to produce some of the main items that the entire United States needed. During the Industrial Revolution, the arrival of our most famous I-95 highway pulled down the business for Bridgeport as the industry owners thought that they could move their factories over from Bridgeport closer to New York and closer to places like that. That was one of the biggest downfalls of Bridgeport. We still have 1 or 2 factories running in and around Bridgeport. There's a lighthouse close by end of Seaside. Even that has a very beautiful history. So basically the lighthouse was taken care by a lady named Catherine Moore, and she was the first ever lady to take care of a lighthouse. She ended up even saving people who were drowning due to shipwrecks in that area. It was actually her father who was supposed to take care of the lighthouse, but since he was ill and was unable to move, she took the responsibility of taking care of all the sailors in and around the area of Bridgeport. Then talking about the two brothers. In 1901, there were two brothers who actually invented the first plane. And say 7 years later, the Wright brothers came and took their idea and created the first actual plane recorded to fly. So the two brothers in Bridgeport, one of them were named Gustav. So basically had almost over 50 planes that they flew, but unfortunately at that time they did not have the facility to record themselves during the flight. So they could not be proved as the first people to actually fly, Their model plane is still on one of the crosses in Bridgeport. Then we have a very beautiful seaside park here in which families gather on Sundays, barbecue, they get their pets, they leave their pets free, and so it's a fun time for the family in Seaside. Now when we talk about one of our most famous attraction in Bridgeport is our downtown. In downtown, it's not that big, but whatever is there in downtown is very important, such as we have 3 important banks. We have a lot of hotels in which all the Bridgeport residents can go and utilize and have a good evening or a night. And there are many bars in which we can go have a drink. And these are few important things Bridgeport people would enjoy doing. And one more thing I would like to talk about is the P.T. Barnum Museum that we have right in Bridgeport downtown. It's a very important museum here because P.T. Barnum was the first one to introduce the entertainment industry in the world. He had a person called as Tom Thumb, who was basically just 2 feet high, and P.T. Barnum moved around with Tom Thumb, showing him around, entertaining people by showing Tom Thumb. And that's how the word entertainment came into the dictionary. So P.T. Barnum holds a very important role in introducing entertainment to the world.
I am Bridgeport.
I am Bridgeport.
I am Bridgeport.
We are Bridgeport.